Man, every time I come here, this guy sometimes just disappears and it's like a hiding here behind the plant and I cannot see this guy. I don't know what the fuck. Hello everyone, welcome back to another ship build. On this one, I just basically went all out. I wanted to see what I can get if I just try to put in as many good parts as possible. And this is what I end up having. So there is a lot of cargo space, that's for sure. 12,000. I wanted to see if I could crack that number, but still keep a pretty respectable mobility of 70. You could probably lower the cargo, so I put all the cargo, it's all hidden underneath. So you can just remove a block if you don't feel like you need that much cargo space, which I don't think you need. Good jump range of 28 light years, ton of shield, a good high number in hull. So I think this is quite good. What makes this possible to have that much mobility and speed are these engines at the back. I tried other combinations and this engine combination just surpasses all other combinations that at least I have tried. I tried the Poseidons combined with others. I tried all these other engines, the Novas, Poseidons, the Supernovas. The reason why it can achieve such a great high mobility is because it takes the least amount of power, only 2 powers, but it gives you a lot of thrust and you can have 6 of them. I think these engines are only unlocked after you hit a certain level. Just an FYI, I passed already level 57. Level 57 I think unlocks all the ship parts. I am also rank 4 in piloting and shipbuilding, so that's probably one of the reasons why these engines are showing up for me, because I did not see them before. I am here at the Stroud port because most of the parts that I'm using here are from Stroud, so you should probably start here. And I'll let you guys know what parts are from other places. So the cockpit, definitely not from Stroud, it is from Deimos and you have to go to Deimos to put it in. But while you're building here, just put another cockpit, so you can save it and travel. For those who are interested, I will break it apart now and show you guys the parts that I used, so that if you guys want to do something similar or just straight up copy this one, then you can. Okay, I don't know if I'm making this easier or more complicated for you guys. This is my first time trying to break it down layer by layer to make it as easy for you guys to see the parts as possible. This is definitely not how I built the ship. I never built it layer by layer. I find it easier to build the center and then go build one side and just duplicate it on the other side. I'm gonna start from maybe from the top. I think that might be easier. It's pretty simple. This is the one I use. It's the Deimos one combined with a 2x2 and then a 2x1. I like the Stroud 2x2 living quarters. I show you guys the interior later. So there's a 2x2 and there is the 1x1, and that connects to the cockpit. After that, the rest is a little bit just decorations. These are the Deimos parts. Get them at the Deimos shipyard when you go get this part. So let's see. So this is just structure for decoration as well as this one. And I highlight here the parts so you can see Deimos spine, the A and the C. This is the Deimos wing A. The back side of this is also structure. So it's the Deimos tail. 2 structures here. And now behind is just the necessary things. So the gripe drive came in here at the back. At the top, I attached the shield. And on the sides, I attached some helium tanks. I think these are pretty decent helium tanks. They don't have a lot of mass and they provide just enough for the jump. So we're good. And the necessary docker at the top. This thing right here is just a porthole, just so that you can have a window inside. And that's the top. Now, the second layer, this is the layer underneath this part. It's just thin one, so it kind of creates that kind of floating, if you will, thing for the cockpit. And it's just a 3x1 Stroud all-in-one berth, and you can change that to anything you prefer. Again, we're using the same Deimos structure here, and I added this structure at the back just so that it doesn't look so empty. So I added one more, and a porthole window on each side. This one is also a Deimos structural part. You could replace it for a perfectly square one if you like. It is below this, so you don't really see it, so it's okay. Then in front, now we have the Nova parts. So you will have to also go to Nova. I am also using the landing gears from Nova, and the landing gears are pretty important. I will cover that later when we get to that. And this is just two structure just for looks. They're both from Nova. And then at the top, I have a scan jammer. This is for the shared cargo so that the contraband can evade the scans. This increases the chances by 50% in this case. I thought I bought a scammer that increases by 30, but yeah, I don't know. So well, this one looks like a 50% chance. Okay. And you get this one at the Red Mall. So you have to go to the Red Mall as well. So there's 4 locations that you have to go to build this whole thing. Now there's level 3. Level 3 looks just as complicated as the last level, but I'm gonna try my best. So at the center is just two 2x1s. What I have here is a cargo hold, and then we have a lot of structural parts. This is a structure part from Stroud, and I use a 3x1 because it's lower in mass than using, for example, 3 1x1s. This is also structure from Nova, and I use this one mostly because of the weight. It gives you only a weight of 3 versus if you use a regular one, like for example this one, a meat bracer, it serves the same purpose, but it's a higher mass at 5. Coming here, this is another structure part, it's the Stroud engine mount. I have this one here. I also have it here at the back. This is a meat bracer from Stroud, structure part as well. This is a Stroud braking engine structural part as well. This is a Stroud nose cap. This is a structural part. It's the same part, comes here as well for the wings. And then there is this one structural part from Stroud that kind of finishes the look, if you will. There's also a little wing at the back. This is from Nova, just for looks. And all of this is the same as on the other side. So now finally, we hit the lower level. Oh, actually, sorry, this part here, this is part of the second level. It just didn't move. This is just the weapon mount from Nova. And I have 2 beams here mounted inside. This part, the landing gear of this level is very important. Go to Nova Galactic and install their NG20 landing gears, because these landing gears will give you the most thrust and hull using the least amount of mass. The landing gear from Nova, you have different options, so they're all the same, but if you go to the next variant, they change. So you can change it to the look that you want. And then there's the landing bay is from Deimos. I like this landing bay the most of all the landing bays. I just like how spacious it is inside, and it's just for looks. When it comes to the wings, the bottom part is slightly different. This is the same as the top, it's just reverse, you just flip it. This is Stroud coding. This one is flip as well. This is what it looks like when you're buying it from the menu. We're just going to basically flip it around and it goes there. So that's that. This one is again the same one as the one on the top. Just I'm adding it here again, just so that the engine can mount behind. More structure part from the demo, same as in the level 2. This is the same with the additional of this one at the end to kind of give it a proper finish, so it kind of looks better. When it comes to cargo, I use these ones, the Galleon S204. These are the ones that give you the most cargo space while not blowing on the mass area. These are the ones that I mostly use, except for the shielded cargo. I have only one shielded cargo. It just stuck to the side. And then another one of this one, because I couldn't put another one of these. If I put another of these, the mass increases too much. The mobility drops below 70. And I think 70 is not fast, but it is a pretty respectable mobility. This is another landing gear, same as the other gear. I'm using all the same landing gears, but this is just one of the different looks. I also have another Nova bracer and another weapon mount. So that is it. These things that I have on the side, I added it just mostly for looks. They are the thrusters from Nova. I just didn't want to look just plain, so I added these ones to the side. They don't add a lot of mass. And what else? So those are all the parts. I'm going to just try to put them together. So this goes in here. This one goes there. This one goes there, but I don't think I can put it in until this one is in here. I don't think that goes there. This one goes here. No, this one goes down. Here we go. Yeah. It's tucked in there. And we have this one goes here. And this one now back in. Okay. So this is how it looks. So now I'm gonna show you guys the interior. By the way, adding the contraband, for example, you can see I have a chance to evade now at 90%. So I pretty much, with the shield the cargo and the jammer, I pretty much never get caught. Okay, just a quick look of the ship, how it looks while stationed at the port here in New Atlantis. It is definitely big.
Giggity.
I do like this cockpit that you can see the interior pretty clearly. So let me try to see if I can go to it. Okay, yeah. And this is nice. I like this view on the outside. The glass is, super clean. Okay, let me jump down. And yeah, this is how it looks from the outside. And I'm gonna go inside and show you guys the interior. And this is the interior, the living quarters, 2x1. Two of these attached. And then the second level. In the second level, and these are the windows when you add them. And at the top, this is what I like. This is why I use the 2x2 living quarters, because of this area here. And the furniture is very modern, nice looking. I tried the other ones from Nova as well as Taiyo and Hope. What I don't like about the interior is the furniture. I'm gonna show you guys the picture of the interior. This is what they have. This thing, just old wrinkled looking thing, and I just don't like it. I mean, looks like old skin. I mean, nothing. Look, I have nothing against old skin. We all gonna get it. It's part of life. But what I'm trying to say, the wrinkle stuff is an inevitability, not a preference. Nobody goes to the doctor and say, "Hey, can you give me more wrinkles on my skin?" Right? And so this is why I do not like the interior of all the other places. Deimos is pretty nice too. It's reversed. Basically, the floor is dark color, but the walls, everything is of white color. So this is pretty good. This is pretty nice. Oh, Andrea doing push-ups. All right. And windows inside. On the other side, I just have the workshop with everything that I basically need for crafting. And then we have the cockpit. I do like this cockpit more than the large Nova cockpit, the 2 stories one. This one has windows that you can see down as well. Pretty much, yeah, very much like this one. What I don't like is the view. There are too many frames. If this could be more open with less frame, I think it would be fantastic. This would be a fantastic, beautiful interior cockpit. But nevertheless, I think it is still pretty good. And you have a navigation console, which is basically the map. And you have these areas. What is the cargo? Oh, the cargo hold is actually on the other side. And yeah, and captain's log. All right, so this is the build. I'm gonna see if I can make it even better. Try maybe a different design. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, yay or nay. And I hope this video was helpful. I try my best on the layers to try to give you guys an overview of the parts used. Hopefully it was good. If not, let me know. Other than that, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, have fun, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.